Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. Today we are going to be reviewing a game called Goosebumps Dead of Night. The best-selling Goosebumps franchise has been reimagined as a first-person spooky survivor adventure game. And within the game we will encounter familiar characters such as the graveyard ghoul werewolf from Fever Swamp, the murder clown, lawn gnomes and more as you hunt down the missing pages of Slappy's book to seal him away. Now, this game has been both developed and published by Cosmic Forces, who actually sent me a key for this game, so thank you very much for doing so. It's currently on the PlayStation, the PC, the Switch and the Xbox, and will set you back around £25, depending on what platform you actually buy it on. You can also get a couple of deals for this as well. So as I said earlier, this is a first-person perspective game, and you run around a house trying to find pages of Slappy's book, as I said earlier, to seal him away. But as you do so, and the more pages you get and the further through this story you actually go, you uncover more and more of these creatures that try and stop you and end your game. Now, for people who don't like jump scares, this is a very scary game. Now, I say this as a fully grown adult. There were some jump scares in it that even scared me, and I was playing with my two kids. Both of them had a turn at playing this game as well, and they thoroughly enjoyed it. Some of them, especially the murderous clown, was so freaky we had screams all over the place. And others, such as spotting Slappy running across the ceiling, had us reeling in stitches. Now, unfortunately, this game does have many downsides as well. There is very clunky movement, and the graphics simply just aren't good enough. I expected, especially for the price of the graphics, to be slightly better than they actually were. And unfortunately, this isn't the longest game as well. Again, related to the price, I would expect it to be a little bit longer. And although hilarious and mischievous, for much of the game we were chasing around gnomes that constantly stole the pages of Slappy's book off us, and after a while it kind of got a little bit tedious. And although there are many upsides of this survival spooky game, undoubtedly the absolute star of this game has to be Jack Black, who voice acted the entire game and completely stole the scene every time he appears.
Oh ho! Weren't you ever taught not to enter someone else's room without permission? I'm done playing nice! Why don't you stick around and say hi to my newest friend?
Another thing to be commended really is just how well the game performs. Although the actual animations are a little bit clunky, that is you walking around, the game performed very, very well. I had no crashes, no dashboards or soft locks, which is an absolute plus. Now, this game is obviously aimed at a younger audience, but as I said before, I actually had my two kids play this game for me, so I could kind of see how they interacted with it. And I can say this game is very user-friendly. Both being able to operate all features within this game without any problems. That is until, of course, they got spotted by Slappy. And the jump scares really shouldn't be understated. From the times when the clown would sneak up on us, or the times that we see the werewolf spot us down the corridor. Both were distinctive and got the kids screaming in terror and excitement. Now, when you first play this game, it does recommend that you play this game with headphones to get the full effect of everything this game has to offer. However, if you do scare easily, I definitely would not recommend that. And as much as I say this game is kid-friendly and aimed at the younger audience, it is by no means an easy game, and you will often have to repeat things again and again. However, it does have a very, very good auto-save feature, so that way when you do lose, you can kind of jump back into it only a couple of minutes ago. So the kid never really loses any kind of progress, which is absolutely amazing, and it keeps that enjoyment within the game. All this being said, I've got to say this is a very well put together game. Yes, it may be not visually the best it could be. It may be a little bit clunky, but what is there is the enjoyment value. It's there for kids, it's designed for them, and they absolutely thoroughly enjoy it. And that is why, with the help of the kids, I'm going to rate this game a 7 out of 10. Both of them actually said that this game is probably a little bit too expensive, so that kind of shows you where the price is there. But if you're looking for a good game to pick up before Halloween that kind of gives you that Halloween feeling, then Goosebumps Dead of Night could very well be it. But let me know down in the comments what you think of this game. Is this one that you've heard before? Is it one that you have already played as it came out on the 1st of October? Or is it one that you've been wanting to pick up? Let me know down in the comments. Be very interested to know what you'll think. And of course, I'll do my very best to make sure that I reply to each and every comment. And if you've watched to the very end, thank you very much for doing so. And don't forget to comment red banana down below. That way it confuses all those that didn't make it to the end of the video. But I've been the Monk, we've been the Critically Clueless, and until next time, happy gaming.